Hello! If you just watched my Hobonichi Weeks memory planner video, you knew this video was coming. But if you didn't, hello! It is 2026 and I have not yet done my setup video. So that is this, and this is now. There is actually not much that has changed since last year's setup. I still have basically the same way of tracking everything that I was using for the last few months of 25. I've added a few lists of things that I am keeping track of, but other than that, it's pretty basic. So we'll flip through it. I will probably ramble. You guys know this if you've ever watched any of my videos, so sorry for that, but you keep coming back. It's kind of your own fault, right? Okay, this is a Jenika's Journals cover. B6 Slim. I could not tell you what the color of the leather is because I don't remember. You can see here it has some scratches on it. I don't mind the scratches. It's used. I take it everywhere with me. It is well loved. I love this cover. It's very sturdy. It's dirty on the back. I need to get some leather cleaner and do that, but like I take this to work with me. It sits on my desk all day. It's at home, out when I'm home, out on my desk, open. So it is used almost at all times unless I am sleeping. So it's bound to get some scratches and marks. You can see here it's just simple little, and oh god, what do you call this, flap here. I just have some sticky notes in there, some little notes. I keep stuff that like doesn't really fit in anywhere else in my planner or that I don't want to tip in. This is my cover on the inside. That sticky note that you hear is, or you saw, was I keep track of my spending but everything besides groceries, to kind of see where we spend money and what we can do. These are just some notes I have of stuff I want to do or ideas I have. This is 4 books. So I printed I took my reading list that I want to read. I saved all the covers from Goodreads and then I printed these out on my Canon Ivy. That way I am like actively listening to my TBR list while I'm working or doing housework or, you know, whatever. Like I can listen to an entire book in a day if I'm cleaning the house, or sometimes when I'm at work I can listen, but I have to actually use my brain when I work and I can't do that while I'm listening to a book. So I also have like a 30-minute commute, so I get a lot of listening done then too. So I go through the books pretty quick, but I printed out ones that I want to read. That way I'm staying on track and like not just randomly finding books in Hoopla or Libby. I have certain ones I want to read. So, okay. Sticky note with Reagan's days off of school. I plan on taking some of these days off of work. That way we can actually like do stuff and have fun days where she's not just hanging out with my mom or, you know, whatever that day while I'm at work. I have a vision board to go here. I made it on Canva. I just need to print it out and stick it on. The goals page I have not gotten complete yet. I do have a goals list that I printed. I typed that up and printed it. So I'm gonna tip that in here because I love this spread. It just feels like a lot to me. So I was actually just gonna put a goal in each box and wipe these headers out. And then like if a certain goal needs 2 boxes, I can do that, or like tasks or whatever written out. It just seems like a lot. So I typed it out. I don't know exactly how I'm going to use this. Maybe like a bingo card, sort of. We'll see. This sticker is one of my friends at work. Her mom has cancer, and so we had stickers, well, she had stickers made. I keep that in here. Let's see. Some of these, oh, this spread I'm using for spending. So like I said, I track my spending every day, and then I'm gonna total it up at the end of the week. Actually for each day, I'm gonna put those in here and then total it up for the week and see where we can save, where we're like spending a lot of money that we don't need to. Probably like my Sonic obsession in the mornings. I love Sonic breakfast burritos and their large Coke. Every day I get one. It's $3.48. I just might as well write that down every work day. But I'm trying to get better. I've been cutting it back. So anyway, this is going to be, originally it was for my goals. I changed that. So this is where I'm going to track books. I got this idea from Sleepy Danny. I will link her Instagram below. I love the way that she tracks things, and I just didn't love this tracker for like the normal things that I tracked, so it became a book tracker. I'm already on my third book of the year because, so on New Year's Day, I decluttered our house the entire day. Like, went room to room, mostly in my office. I got rid of so much stuff, it was crazy. But I managed to listen to an entire book in that day. So, yeah, we're on track. And then, so for this side, I'm just going to write the titles. And then at the end of the month, I will get these stickers of these books and put those in this box. That way I know when I read those books. We'll see if I like that. And then I also have a place in the back here where I may print out another picture of the book and then do a review. Sleepy Danny also does that, well, similarly. But I don't know. I am one of those people that I forget what the book is about. So I feel like I need something to remind me, like to flip and be like, oh, that book cover goes with this story, because I forget. I've probably read books 2 or 3 times or started them because I forget that I've read that book, and then I'm like, this story sounds really familiar. Oh yeah, because I've already read it. Okay. This monthly is, okay, this is my monthly. All of my monthlies will be used mainly for forward planning, things that I know are kind of set in stone already, so like the days off of school. This is in pencil because I don't know if we're gonna go. It's a rock orchestra, like heavy metal orchestra concert. I really want to go. I'll go by myself if I really have to. That's okay. So yeah, forward planner, big things that are happening. I want to make sure that everything is on the monthly before I put it on the weekly, because sometimes they change, and I'd rather have the monthly looking like a mess rather than my week. Okay, so let's get into this. Okay. So, weeks look pretty much the same as how I did them last year. So, these are going to be events, things that are timed, things like that. Here will be day specific to-dos. Excuse me. Over here is going to be kind of weekly to-dos, things that I can just do whenever. Meals. This is going to be what I drink every day. I didn't start this really until late Wednesday, so yeah, that's not really accurate up until yesterday, or what is it? Yeah, Thursday. God, my days are all screwed up. So then I just had a sticky note with lunch information, like, or lunch ideas. I'm really bad to where, like, if we skip our lunch at work, we can leave an hour early. So I usually will not, well, not usually. Sometimes I will not take a lunch because I want to get off at 4 o'clock instead, because I have a 30-minute drive, and it makes my life easier. So I just wasn't taking a lunch. They have stuff that we can eat there, or we have a cafeteria. I hate going out in the cold to go to the cafeteria because it's in a separate building. So I'm just going to start taking my lunch. It'll make my life 10 million times easier just doing that. So I don't plan the weeks ahead, like super far in advance, because I don't know what's going to change. So some of these have washi tape or an occasional sticker, but most of these are pretty plain still. Then let's see, I don't know what tab is first. Okay, bills is first. So I just write down the month, all of our bills, how much money goes where, and then I will highlight the amount when it comes out of our bank account, or auto deducts, whatever. So, and then let's see, I do this for every month, but I also have, let's see if I can, a finance planner. It's kind of big to show on here, but it's a Laurel Denise planner that I'm keeping all of our finances in, our budgeting, all of that stuff. I've never tried that before in a separate planner, so we'll see how that goes. I probably will not be doing a video on that one because it's just budget stuff, bills, and when stuff comes out. Same as this, just different. Health tracking, I started this last year. It really helped me, especially when I had to go to the doctor and they wanted to know about symptoms of this or that or blah, blah, blah. Gratitude list, do that every day. Eventually I'll take these little tabs off, but for now I keep them on there because you never know. My mind is going. It might. YouTube list, shorts list. If you guys have ideas, just send them my way. Okay, this is my tracker. I really love this tracker. It is my most used page besides my weekly pages. So you can see I track a bunch of stuff. Some of it is stupid. Some of it will probably come off, and I'll add some other things. So basically it's like, did I read that day? Did I read my Bible that day, or do my Bible study? SIE study is for work. I'm just starting that, so I actually have not done that this year yet. But I am starting that tomorrow because I finally have the study materials I need. Medicines, tracking spending, my Instagram, clear inbox, memory planner, health, gratitude, cleaning, prep and lunch. So basically, like everything I already talked about, I track it just to make sure that I'm doing it. Then at the end of the month, I'm going to do a recap. So any of my favorite memories, the books I've read, 4 to 6 pictures of stuff that happened, a quote or a prayer or a verse that I really liked, and then I put here as a note, check Pinterest for ideas on the layout on this, because Planned and Planted does something similar and I love it. Like, it's so cute. So I will do that for every month. The left will be the tracker, the right side will be the recap. So and then here I have affirmations. I really love that Sierra does affirmations, so that's kind of where I got it. Like, it's just good to remind yourself of good things. So this is an online order log. Since I am like in the year of low spend or no spend, I'm thinking that this 2 pages is probably going to be enough. Let's see. Then I have a library log. I haven't got this all set up, but it'll look similar to the online log. I'm just gonna take all the titles of the books I read that are either borrowed from the library or listened to on like Hoopla or Libby, and then put those down and put what the cost would be if I like ordered those books off of Amazon or Audible, and then track my savings. Mostly Maddie does that also, and I believe Sleepy Danny does that also, so, or something similar. So I can't take any of these ideas as my own, because I think everybody's planner is a little bit like that, like a conglomeration of like all these ideas from different people that we see on the internet, and we just take that idea and kind of make it work for us. So this planner, I can say with 100% that it is the most comfortable planner that I've had in a really long time. It really works for me. It's really functional, but still very cute. I really love using sticky notes. I really love especially the transparent sticky notes lately. I like the way that they look with Sharpie, so I'm going to continue using those. I have a whole bunch of different colors and like sizes. I've actually cut some of them down. I use those in my Bible study also. So, okay, there's that. B6 Slim. Then you guys have seen my sticker books before. This one is really just the same, pretty much. I did get a new one from Planner Kate. All the stickers that I've ordered from her are in here. I love her stickers. They are such good quality, and just, you know, a good sticker when you just like barely get the edge and it just comes up so nice off of the paper. You sticker girls know what I mean. So a lot of text ones that I've used. Pizza night, because Fridays are usually pizza days at our house because I am so tired and just like ready to start the weekend. I really don't want to cook. It's not like every week, but usually it's on a Friday. So yeah, that's it. I really don't have much different this year, and I don't know. I feel like, I know I said this last year and the year before that probably, but B6 Slim may just be the planner piece. I used it last year after I figured out that the A6 was too small. So we're gonna keep it for now. I hope you guys are having a good early start to the year, and that nobody has lost track of their days like I have. If you have, I feel ya. I will talk to you soon. Bye.